A New York food distribution has recalled one of its ground cinnamon products due to potential lead contamination, according to a U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, notice. SLR Food Distribution of Hicksville, New York, announced the recall for its Wise Wife brand ground cinnamon on Friday, September 26. The company said the now recalled product has the potential to be contaminated with elevated levels of lead. The Wise Wife brand ground cinnamon was distributed to retailers in New Jersey, New York, Florida, Maryland, Minnesota, Oklahoma, and Ohio between February 15, 2024 and June 28, 2025, according to the FDA notice. The last sales order of the cinnamon was distributed on June 28th, and the product is no longer being sold by SLR Food Distribution, Inc., the federal agency said. As of September 26, no illnesses have been reported in connection with the recalled ground cinnamon, the company said. The recall was initiated as a result of an analysis conducted by the FDA, which revealed the cinnamon product contained elevated levels of lead, according to the notice. This recall follows previous FDA alerts for 12 ground cinnamon products found to have elevated lead levels the agency issued in summer 2024 and updated September 12th. Here is what to know about the September 26 ground cinnamon recall. What is the recalled cinnamon product? The recalled Wise Wife brand ground cinnamon is packaged in a 1.76-ounce clear plastic jar with a black lid. According to the notice, the UPC 0688474-30283 is printed on the back label. Why are elevated levels of lead dangerous? Per the FDA, short-term exposures to very low levels of lead may not elicit any symptoms. The federal agency added that increased blood lead levels may be the only apparent sign of lead exposure. However, additional signs and symptoms are more likely with acute exposure to higher levels of lead or chronic exposure to lead. Lead can affect nearly every bodily system, but its effect depends on the amount and duration of exposure, as well as the individual's age and body weight, according to the FDA. For children, exposure to enough lead for weeks to months could cause permanent damage to their central nervous system, resulting in learning disorders, developmental defects, and other long-term health problems, the FDA added. For adults, chronic lead exposure is linked with kidney dysfunction, hypertension, and neurocognitive effects, the FDA said. What are the symptoms of lead poisoning? According to Mayo Clinic, symptoms of lead poisoning differ between children and adults. Lead poisoning symptoms in children: developmental delay, learning difficulties, irritability, loss of appetite, weight loss, sluggishness and fatigue, abdominal pain, vomiting, constipation, hearing loss, seizures, and eating things such as paint chips that aren't food, an eating disorder known as pica. Lead poisoning symptoms in adults: high blood pressure, joint and muscle pain, difficulties with memory or concentration, headache, abdominal pain, mood disorders, reduced sperm count and abnormal sperm, miscarriage, stillbirth, or premature birth in pregnant women. What should people do with recalled cinnamon? The FDA is urging anyone who bought the recalled Wise Wife brand ground cinnamon to return it to the place of purchase for a full refund. Consumers with questions can contact SLR Food Distribution at 516-437-3782. Previously recalled cinnamon products. In addition to the Wise Wife brand cinnamon recall, the FDA has recalled 12 other ground cinnamon products for elevated lead levels beginning in summer 2024. The recalled products include La Frontera, Asli, El Chilar, Markham, Swad, Supreme Tradition, Superbrand, Compañía India Orientale, ALB flavor, Shazada.